The long-term goal of SpaceX is perhaps not a very commercial-sounding goal at all, which is it's to really build the technologies necessary to make life multiplanetary. The most important thing that we need to invent.
Why is that important?
Oh, it's just because I think that's an important thing to do.
Is it because you want to propagate humans as a species? We're so great, or
powerful dimensional beings coming into your creeds like a demon feeding off your negativity while smoking OG, while your religious creeds can't compete with science believes. I demand to stay away from the sheeps and take your whole world and make it your own galaxies. Evil speaks when the lies are what they believe. Open your eyes and realize we're living in the dark times. Your iPhones are what making them blind to thinking technology evolve us. Alternative ways of actions. Going to space is an option.
Going to space is an option. Sick of dying in the coffin. We wanna explore our consciousness of what's beyond us. Of what's beyond us. Yeah, we wanna explore our consciousness of what's beyond us. Going to space is an option. We sick of dying in the coffin.
Just like how Earth moves on its axis is how the government lies to the masses. Think about it, your whole life is distracted like a computer magnet trapped in time like a rover's AI. Samson collects data for them files crept precise like a Sam's analysis. Life didn't start with Genesis. It started with genetic breeds being cloned and deceived into radio speaks of who controls the keys is known to speak.
Going to space is an option. Sick of dying in the coffin. We wanna explore our consciousness of what's beyond us. Of what's beyond us. Yeah, we wanna explore our consciousness of what's beyond us. Going to space is an option. We sick of dying in the coffin. We wanna explore our consciousness of what's beyond us. Of what's beyond us. Yeah, we wanna explore our consciousness of what's beyond us. Going to space is an option. We sick of dying in the coffin. I'd rather be dying in orbit. I'd rather be dying in orbit. Cause going to space is the only option.
Yeah, actually, more seriously, if you consider the nature of importance itself and say, how do you tell that anything is important? Well, the lens of history is a helpful guide here. And the more you zoom out, the more you can distinguish the things that are important over a great span of time, the truly important things, versus the things that may seem important in the moment but are forgotten once that moment has passed. And if you look at the evolution of life itself, you can say, okay, what are the major milestones? And it's obviously the advent of single-celled life, multicellular life, differentiation from plants and animals, life going from the oceans to land, mammals, consciousness. Those are the sort of maybe 6 to 10 major ones on that scale. But I think on that scale would also fit life becoming multiplanetary. I think it would be at least as important as life going from the oceans to land. Arguably a more important and more difficult step because you've got to go about hundreds of miles of irradiated space and versus just going from the ocean onto the beach. It's like a little smaller hop.
So this is what motivates you. This was the vision.
Yeah, it's kind of this is the first time in the 4 billion year history of Earth that it's been possible, albeit extremely difficult, possible for life to become multiplanetary. Now that window may be open for a long time, and I'm actually fairly optimistic about the future of Earth. So I'm not someone who thinks that Earth is doomed and that doom is imminent. I actually think that the most likely outcome is that humanity will last for a long time by human standards. At least another 10,000 years, which is kind of the length of human civilization to date.
Long enough for